Hi guys, welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. I want to say a pleasant good day to each and every one of you. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, I would like to welcome you to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a very delicious recipe, and this is a Guyanese meat Portuguese recipe. I'm making some chimichurri chicken and some Guyanese style fried rice. If you guys want to see how I'm making this, come on down and let's get cooking. Today we're gonna start first with the rice preparation. I have my rice here washed and now I'm gonna season it. So I'm gonna add some salt into the rice for our fried rice. And I'm gonna put a little bit more, so about 2 teaspoons of salt, and I'm using my sea salt. I'm gonna add some black pepper. I want to season it in a wide bowl before I put it into my pressure cooker so it can season well, and then I will transfer it to my pressure cooker. So I think I have a good portion here. And very simple ingredients. I'm gonna go in with some green seasoning, and my green seasoning is contained of green onions, garlic, wirrie pepper, some fine thyme, and some broadleaf thyme. Most of the ingredients came from my garden. So we'll mix this up. And the smell is beautiful. I'm gonna also add some Chinese sauce for flavor and color. So let me grab my Chinese sauce. So if you can see closely here, our rice is full of seasoning. I'm gonna add my Chinese sauce now, and I'm adding some Chief Chinese sauce. Today I don't have the Guyana brand. Now I'm gonna go in with my Chinese sauce. I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons, and I'm using the this Chinese sauce here. So we'll mix this up, and I'm gonna move it over to my pressure cooker now. So I just added the rice to my pressure cooker, and the measurement depends on how much rice you're cooking. So for me, if I use 2 cups of rice, I will put 2.5 cups of water, and you can average as you go along. So I'm gonna add my water, and then I'm gonna cook this rice in my pressure cooker for 10 minutes. So while my rice is pressuring, I'm gonna be cutting up some fresh vegetable to add to my fried rice. The good thing about fried rice, you can add any vegetable of your choice. So what I like to do, I like to change it up sometimes and add different vegetables. We have some carrots, some cauliflower, and some celery sticks. I'm gonna finely chop these. Also show you guys the fresh ingredients we're adding to the fried rice. My rice is perfectly done. Look at that. I'm gonna transfer it into a wider dish so it can stop the cooking process. Here is my rice. Still have that nice scattered green that I'm looking for. I'm just gonna spread it out because sometimes the heat cooks the rice, but I don't want it to continue to cook because we have to fry this back, and we don't want to have a soft fried rice. I like when the rice is nice and scattered. So I'm gonna leave it until it's completely aired out, and then we will start putting it together. Guys, look what I found in the store today. I didn't have a fresh coconut water for years and years and years, and today we went to the store, no frills, and we found this one, and it is so sweet. I just had to share with you guys, and there's very nice soft jelly inside. So cheers, and let me know when was the last time you had a fresh coconut water. So here is the best part of the water coconut. I can't drink the water and don't show you the inside. Look at that. Look at this. And my husband made a coconut spoon like we do back home. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Let me know, guys, in the comment, when was the last time you had this? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look. For all my friends in Guyana, this might not be such an excited deal for you, but for us it is, because we don't always find it. So I have to take a piece because I love to share the result with you guys. This is your mouthful, guys. So sweet, so fresh, and so delicious. So I have my chicken washed and dried, and here I have some dried ingredients that we're gonna add to the chicken. I have some garlic powder. This is not garlic salt, but garlic powder, onion powder. We have some dried oregano, dried rosemary, some salt. I have some paprika powder, and in here I have some black pepper. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna combine all the dry ingredients together. I'm not using fresh because my chimichurri sauce is gonna be fresh ingredients. So I just wanna make a simple rub for the chicken. And I'm gonna go in with about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. I'm gonna mix that up. And that is our rub for the chicken. This makes a very delicious chicken. It gives a beautiful color, and you can eat the chicken just like that, but there is more to come. So I'm gonna start adding my ingredients from the inside of the chicken out and let you guys see what I'm doing. So I flip the chicken, and the inside we want to make sure that we add enough of the seasoning to flavor up our chicken well. And we can already see that beautiful color that our chicken is gonna have when it's done. So the next thing I'm gonna do here now, I'm gonna flip this chicken, and I will apply the rest of the dry seasoning to the outside. Right now, this coconut oil gonna make all that goodness stick to the chicken, and we will have a very delicious chicken when this is done. So the chicken is done seasoning. It looks beautiful. Look at that. And it's not done yet, but the smell is amazing. I have my oven preheating at 425 degrees. I'm gonna cook this chicken about 1 hour 25 minutes, and this is gonna be ready. It's gonna cook fast because I opened down the middle, so the heat is gonna get to go through faster than when you cook the whole chicken. So I'm gonna put this into my oven, and then we'll continue with the rest of the dinner. I'm gonna put this bad boy into the oven, and we're gonna continue with the rest of our side dishes. So these are some additional seasoning that I'm cutting up for the fried rice. I have a piece of ginger. I have some marjorie pepper for flavor. I have some green onions from my garden. I have some flat leaf parsley from my garden as well. And I have an onion. I'm gonna cut everything up, and we'll come right back. So guys, just before I fry up the rice with the vegetable, I'm gonna put some potatoes to boil. I'm gonna make some potato salad for the kids. They love potato salad, right Matthew?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cut these up into small cubes. so they can cook quickly. I'm gonna put them to boil in some salted water. And while I'm frying up the rice, this is gonna be ready for, while I'm frying up the rice, I'll leave this to cook. So potato is on the stove. I'm gonna continue frying up the rice and then we'll come back to this. So in the pan I have some oil. I'm gonna add the celery first because that's the hardest vegetable I have here to add. I wanna cook that a little. And I usually cook my vegetable with a little bit of a crunch in it still. I'm using a big pot because I'm making a lot of vegetable fried rice. So I want everything to fit in this big pan, and I like when I have enough room to mix well so all our ingredients can mix in properly. So all our ingredients can mix in properly. So the next thing we're gonna add is my cauliflower. You can also add broccoli in here. I'm gonna mix this and I'm gonna add my onions in right now. And we're gonna mix. So we're layering flavors as we go along. It smells nice already. I'm gonna add some ginger, some grated fresh ginger. The smell of ginger. I'm gonna add my hot pepper, and that's my wirrie pepper for flavor. I have a cup of frozen green peas. We're gonna add that in, and I'm gonna start flavoring up the vegetable. Our rice is already flavored up. I'm gonna add some salt in here. Not a lot, just to give the vegetable a little bit of flavor. I'm gonna add some black pepper. Okay, we're gonna mix in this black pepper and the salt. And then I want to add here some Chinese sauce to add some color and flavor to the vegetable. We're going to mix that in. And that's what I'm talking about. I like when the vegetables have some color. And now we're going to be adding some fried rice seasoning. Into here, I'll leave all the measurements in the description below. Fried rice seasoning will give your vegetable a beautiful flavor. And I like to go in with some Chinese spice, and it's just a whole bunch of spices blend up together. Cloves, cinnamon, star anise, and all that good stuff. A little bit of this goes a long way, so I'm gonna add about a half of a teaspoon, and this have a beautiful aroma with all those spices. I'm adding 2 fresh stems of fine thyme, and we will mix this. Because we're not adding chicken to the rice, we want to flavor it up as much as we can. And now we're gonna add our carrots, and this will give a nice color. and sweetness and texture. So I'm gonna start adding the rice into the dish. But before I add the rice, I would like to go in with some sesame, some pure sesame oil. And this is gonna give that beautiful fried rice flavor. There you go. And we will mix. And now I'm gonna add my rice. So rice is going in little by little and we will mix. So I'm gonna add about a handful of the flat leaf parsley, and at this point you want to put your stove on low heat to mix because you don't want your rice to cook again. And this is looking lovely, but I have to add more. So this will be our vegetable fried rice, and I have our chimichurri chicken, which is a Portuguese flavored chicken. So this is Guyanese fried rice with Portuguese chicken, and that represents my kids and my husband, because my husband is half Portuguese and half Guyanese Indian. So this dish today represents my husband and my kids very well. So now I'm gonna add the rest of the rice. So we're gonna mix everything up now. Wow, this looks amazing, right color. And I'm gonna add my green onions right on the top because I like to taste that fresh green onion in my fried rice. Just sprinkle like that, and we will mix everything in. And you all are invited tonight, my vegetarian friends and my non-vegetarian friends. Come on down, I have dinner for everyone. So these are the ingredients for my chimichurri sauce, and I have here some garlic, I have some flat leaf parsley, I have here some cilantro, I have 1 chili pepper, and I have half of an onion. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut everything up, add it to my blender, and I'll show you the texture I'm looking for. So I'm gonna roughly chop our cilantro, and then I'm gonna put this into the blender. And I wanna add my green chili. You can add more, but I'm just adding 1 because I want to add some red chili pepper flakes. And then I'll cut out some of this, and these greeneries came from my garden, freshly picked from my garden. So I'm gonna put these guys in as well. And this is my flat leaf parsley. I'm gonna add my onions in there, and then we're gonna crush these up. So our chimichurri sauce has been blended, and we want to blend this with some chunks. So we don't want to puree it really, but it must still have some texture in there. So now we're gonna start adding ingredients, and we want to go in with some dried oregano. If you have fresh one, you can always blend it with your fresh seasonings. So dried oregano is in. I'm gonna go in with my red chili flakes, and we want to add a generous amount, so there you go. I'm gonna add some salt for flavor, and I will leave all the measurement in the description below. So salt. So now I'm gonna add about 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar. The substitute for the red wine vinegar would be apple cider vinegar if you don't use red wine vinegar. And I'm gonna add some extra virgin olive oil, about 1/2 cup. There you go. And this can work with any barbecue meat, any kind of grill meat, or even roasted meat. It really goes well. And the next thing I want to add is 1/2 of a lemon juice. And you guys can imagine how beautiful this is gonna taste with all that garlic and fresh herbs and all this tanginess from the lemon and all that good stuff. So now we're gonna mix and mix, and this can last up to 2 weeks in your fridge. And look how beautiful that is. So now I'm gonna cut that chicken that I cooked today, and I'm gonna bathe and dress it with this beautiful chimichurri dressing. So here is my beautiful roasted chicken that I did earlier. I had it resting until it was cold before I cut it. And you can eat this just as it is, that I have it on the plate here now. But I'm gonna add my chimichurri chicken sauce on these beautiful babies and make them even more prettier. So we wanna make sure that we have enough all over this chicken. And this is gonna add such a beautiful taste with all this fresh herbs and those additional spices that I add. I'm drooling right now. So the rest of the sauce never go to waste. You can leave it in your fridge, and you can add it to any other chicken dish that you make, or beef or pork or anything else that you have coming up in the week. It's always good to have some handy. So look how beautiful our chimichurri chicken look. So for my potato salad, I already grated some carrots. I'm gonna cut up some pickles. My kids love pickles in the potato salad. And this will give a beautiful crunch and zesty flavor for our salad. I'm just gonna make them into small pieces, that when you bite into your potatoes, you will get a nice bite of pickle. So once I finish cutting this, I'll come back and show you how I mix the potato salad. So my potatoes are ready. I'm gonna add a little bit of mustard into our potato salad. Oops. That's not me, guys, that's my mustard. So a little bit of mustard. I'm gonna add some mayo into our salad. And while the potato is hot, our mayo is gonna melt up nicely. You can put how much you like. If you like less, you can add less to that. I'm gonna add my carrots in here, and I use the red potato, and I like to use the skin. I'm gonna add nothing too excited in here, because we have a lot of flavors going on. Some just a little bit of green onions. And I'm gonna add our pickles. And this is a must, right, Matthew?
Yeah.
And we're gonna mix this up. The color looks so beautiful. I'm gonna mix everything up, and we will be ready to serve dinner soon. And this potato salad, we like to serve chunky. So I'll mix it up, but I'm not gonna mash it up. So we're gonna have like a chunky potato salad. So friends, here I have my vegetable fried rice cooked to perfection. The rice is nicely done, and I have all the vegetables to go in it. So for all my vegetarian friends, I have enough for all of you. I have my beautiful red potato salad with some pickled cucumbers. My kids love this. And I have here my chimichurri chicken. All are invited tonight to join for some chimichurri chicken, vegetable fried rice, and potato salad. So come on down, guys, and let's have our Saturday night dinner together. So here is our beautiful chimichurri chicken, vegetable fried rice, and some potato salad. I'm gonna dig in, and I think I'm gonna go in first of all for my vegetable fried rice. For all my vegetarian friends, this is your mouthful. I'm gonna taste for you guys. That's how nice that is. There is flavor, there is crunch, the rice is cooked perfectly, there's a sweetness in there, so satisfying. So now I'm gonna go in for the potatoes, the potato salad, and this is my kids' absolutely favorite. So cheers to you guys. That pickle have a nice crunch, tanginess, and the carrot have a sweetness, the creaminess from the mayonnaise. Just a perfect combination for the fried rice. So now I'm gonna go in with my hands. The wing is my absolute favorite for this chicken, and I just want to get out a nice piece here to dunk it in my chimichurri sauce. And here it is for all our chicken lovers. Here it is. So good. The chimichurri sauce complements the chicken so well. This plate right here is a plate full of flavor, full of satisfyingness, full of a Saturday, ending a Saturday afternoon with happiness and joy. If you guys like this recipe, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will consider subscribing. Until then, I want to say happy Saturday night to each and every one of you. Stay blessed, stay safe. I love you guys. Bye for now.